Good morning, students. Last class we have discussed various concepts in Module 4. We have started virtual memory management. We have seen diagram also. The description of the diagram is page table when some pages are not taken in main memory. The various components in diagram were logical memory, page table, physical memory, and disk. Today also we shall have discussion about one more concept called page fault. We will see what is page fault. We will understand this concept using one diagram. Before going to page fault, just I would want to revise what we have discussed in last class within a couple of minutes. Virtual memory, you can see various components in this diagram: logical memory, page table, physical memory, and disk. Okay, there are 7 pages are there, right? Total there are 7 pages are there. Let us suppose all the 7 pages hold the particular program content. Pages are marked as A to H. You can see pages are marked as A to H. All the 8 pages, why 8 pages? 0 to 7 are residing in a disk. All the 8 pages are available in disk or secondary storage device. In page table, page number 0, that is A, is loaded in frame number 4, right? That is why this is called valid. And page number 2, that is C, is loaded in frame number 6, that is this is also valid. And page number 5, that is F, is loaded in frame number 9, so that is also valid. That means out of 8 pages I have loaded only 3 of them, and respectively I am writing valid and invalid. Okay, now they have not loaded in computer memory at the instant of time. That is why the unloaded pages are invalid pages. Initially only 3 pages are got loaded in memory. Whenever the particular page is being called, page is not get existing in memory, then the page has to be brought, and bringing this particular page to new frame is not an issue. If the particular process is having only 3 frames for its allocation, then in that case make 4th page available. There I must be replacing one of the previously existing page from the particular main memory or page table. Okay, algorithms are there. We shall have discussion of that algorithm known as page replacement algorithm. We'll discuss in next class. And today we'll have discussion of page fault. Okay, we'll discuss what is page fault using one example. Page fault. Let us suppose that is particular program or process which is having total 10 pages. Out of 10, 4 pages have got loaded into the main memory. Okay, one particular process is there or program is there which is having total 10 pages. Out of them, 4 pages have got loaded into the main memory into 4 separate frames. This is main memory. Different frames are there. Out of 10 pages, 4 pages have got loaded into this memory into 4 separate frames. So now whenever new page asked to get loaded, or whenever new page will be referred, then 3 things may take place. Okay, this is important. What are the three things. Point number one, the reference may be invalid, so error will takes place. Point number two, the page which has been referred is already in the main memory. So from the memory it will be accessed and information can be accessed from the page map table. Okay, we can access the information from the page map table. Okay. Point number three, the page is not available in the main memory. We get information from page map table. In case of virtual memory, we have seen that each and every row in page map table consisting of two fields. What are the two fields? We have seen in last class page map table or page table. This page map table has two columns. Okay. First one is frame number and this one is valid or invalid field. Valid bit means page is existing in the physical memory. If it is invalid, it indicates that page is not existing in the main memory. Then the situation will be arised known as page fault. I repeat. In case of virtual memory, we have seen that two fields, okay, or different rows in page map table. This is page map table. Two fields are there. This is called frame number. This is called valid or invalid bit, right? Valid bit means page is existing in the physical memory. If it is invalid, it indicates that page is not existing in the main memory. Then the situation will be arised known as page fault. So how to handle page fault? That will be discussed in this particular topic. Okay. Now I give you how to handle this page fault. That is mechanism of handling page fault. So whenever the page fault will takes place, then we shall have to search required page in secondary storage device or secondary storage we can call. After getting the content of the page from this secondary storage, then I shall have to find free frame. Okay, while finding free frame, two things can take place. Point number one, free frame is available, so new page can be brought here. Point number two, free frame is not available, so I shall have to replace other previously loaded pages to make room, to make space for new page. So in this way, the particular page fault will be handled. Whenever we are getting new frame, no need to have particular page replacement algorithm. When particular page replacement algorithms are required, whenever we are loading page into frame, this is frame and this is valid and invalid. Okay, this is frame number, this is valid and invalid. Okay, I repeat, whenever we are getting new frame, no need to have particular page replacement algorithms. But whenever we are loading page into frame, replacing some previously loaded pages, then page replacement algorithms comes into the picture. Whenever corresponding page will get loaded into one of the frame in the page map table, this is page map table, right? The invalid bit is converted into valid. Okay, fine. Dear students, now we will discuss how to handle this page fault mechanism using schematic representation, or we can say steps in handling page fault. Okay, using diagram we will understand. Just have a look on this diagram. Okay, let us suppose there is one instruction. The instruction is called loadm. Okay, but this loadm instruction is not available in particular page, and it will be mapped to page map table. Loadm instruction, this loadm instruction is not available in particular page, then this loadm instruction is mapped to page map table. It means whether this particular page is existing in the main memory, but at the particular reference the page is not available in the main memory. So the bit is called invalid. I have written over here I repeat, loadm instruction is there. It is not available in particular page, and it will be mapped to page map table or page table. It means whether the particular page is existing in the main memory or not, we are going to check out. But at this particular reference, the page is not available in the main memory, so the bit is called invalid bit. So I have written I here. Okay. Now point number 2. This point number 2. I have written here 2. Okay, circled here. So this process produces trap. Okay, what is trap? Trap means highest priority non-maskable interrupt. We can call trap means highest priority non-maskable interrupt. That means it cannot be masked. It cannot be ignored. That means OS is bound to pay attention to this particular source of this trap addressing error. Okay. Now it will get to the OS. It will get to the OS. Trap get to the OS. Okay. Now it is the duty of the operating system. What is the duty? To search the particular page in the secondary storage. Check particular page in the secondary storage, that is disk. In this disk the page has been found, fortunately. Now the page will be brought to a free frame. The page has been found in this disk and the page will be brought to a preframe. This preframe, frame number will be retained in particular page table. Okay, this page frame number will be retained in particular location in page table. Now obviously I will be replaced by V. Okay, I means invalid. Now page has been brought to the particular page table, so invalid bit is converted to the valid bit. Fine. And is restart the instruction and the page is available in the main memory. Okay, I repeat all these steps, please keep in mind. Let us suppose one instruction is there. That instruction is called loadm, but this loadm is not available in particular page. It will be mapped to the particular page table or particular page map table, but at the particular reference the page is not available in the main memory, so the bit is called invalid bit. The process produces trap. Okay, and so now it will get to the operating system. Now it is the duty of the operating system to search particular page in the secondary storage or disk. In this disk, page has been found. The page will be brought to the preframe. This free frame or frame number will be retained in particular location in page table. Now obviously I will be replaced by V. That is invalid is converted to valid. Now restart the instruction. That is page is available in main memory.